ever since I was a little kid, I've been able to see people pass away. And my first one was my grandma. I was 8 years old. I was snuggled in her arm. She sat up in the bed. She reached down, she pulled a cord, and she disappeared. And I'm 8 years old. I have no idea what just happened to my grandmother. Her body's still there, but I can't feel my grandma anymore. And I didn't know what had happened. And then my uncle was the next one. Like a couple years later, I'm 10 years old at his side of his bed, and he did the same thing. He sat up and pulled the cord, and he was gone. I've watched mostly every one of my family members that have ever passed away. I've been in the room with them when they passed away.
So you're saying they're physically, you still saw their body.
Their physical body in that, but I could
Did you
not
see
decide.
their spirit leave?
Yep. And that was
God.
you know, I got up, and every time I watched that, I would get up and I'd open the windows up and never realized what I was doing. And it's funny is when it got to my father, when my father passed away, I was in the room with him. I was the only kid there in the room. My father did never liked me. So it was odd that I was in the room with him and helping him pass over basically. And I opened the window up and outside, and it's like midnight, and outside there's crows all over his front yard. And I opened that window up and I said, "You are free now, Dad." And as soon as I did that, all the crows got up and flew away. So I've never understood it. So I finally found a guru that he talked me through it. Was that cord? It's the golden cord that we pull when we're done. The same cord that we have, that when we astral travel, when we travel, we don't get lost. We can always find our way home through that cord. It's that cord that is unplugged finally when our contract is up and it's over with. And it's an interesting concept is that I know that they're in a better place. I can see them. My father has come back and talked to me. Other people have come back and talked to me after they passed over and that. And I know they're in a better place. And so that doesn't discount the grieving part. Even though we know they're in a better place than that, is like, I know I won't see my mom until I am going to pull the cord. I won't see my dad, my uncles, my friends, best friends, and that. But it's interesting that on the other side, they're always happy.